Okay, so I started to take what I already started, the last one, and kind of sort of start over. So I picked one morning where I was with my brother, and like we were like watching a sunrise, and I had that morning to basically uso varna or dawn cast for me chadi or dawn because it's an active verb. I may as well have it do it that way. And that's why I had it exalt, throw, equip for melee, um, strike with the palm for martial art, just fight for brawl, and then a combination of bend as in a bow, make into a bow, and take aim for archery. And then I tied it to this, and then braided these three. And then, because these things have these things called, like each Varna has, or each caste in this has this thing called an Anima banner. And so effectively what that is an Atman Ketu, or like a soul flag. It could be more like Sita Ketis Ketu, like that might be more accurate, but like especially for solars, I feel like it's a lot more of an Atman or a soul flag or of a soul banner than for like I don't know lunars, where it would be a lot more of a like a Keta Sita Ketu. That's just my opinion, though. But I tied into this. First of all, one, raise the standard. Because the thing is, like, each of those casts have this thing called, like, an Anima ability, where they just, like, they raise the standard, and then it activates. So, like, I don't remember what the Dawn one is, for example, off the top of my head. I remember that the Night cast one allows them to expend essence, like, to, like, Madbava on this, to effectively suppress the visual effect or the magical effect, the sensory effect that usually goes into them using some like a lot of essence at once. It basically lets them spend essence to be quieter about using their exalted abilities. So effectively, that's Dvaji Karodi, Zenith to found, and then Chadiati mask. Um, so the one I would get for being born during like at noon, effectively, would be Dvaji Karodi, Zenith like raise the standard, found, and inside of that area, uh, probably a combination of abjure and exercise. Because what that does is that basically like, oh, it might be Pravitra Karodi. It might be consecrate. Because basically what that does is it makes all of the corpses around you like unable to be like turned into undead. Like it's effectively a mass sanctification. It has to be sanctified. It has. Oh, it might be Semen Prasadi. It might be a blue. It might just be like your essence of loots the area. That'd be pretty cool. So effectively, I guess in theory, I figured out a way to like not BS have like 15 of my Naipunya exalted just like that. Oh, this is actually really cool. So this is a follow-up to the fact that that idiot of a failure of a primordial that used to be called the Shadow Phoenix actually contracted its way to be in control of the Lunargent Thorn watchtower. So, because part of what happened earlier today was me consuming its Fennec core as that specifically, So like its Fedic core that was more or less bound to the watchtower already got consumed. It's just too stupid to know that. However, um, I've effectively taken the stone book from the shaman watchtower and like grounded it to this tattoo. So now like this arm is effectively the shaman watchtower. I drew blood from this with this sewing needle, and I offered it to the Lunargent Thorn, the Soma Regetta Lobani. And that's effectively how I made peace with that idiot failure of a Primordial's watchtower. So after I had these two done, I effectively did other steps in between. I honestly don't remember them off the top of my head here, to bring this to be the bring basically the watchtower of like the golden ether into my head, and like the watchtower of um, yes, Yamasadana, or like the necromancer tower to this leg, and the 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 warlock tower to this one. And then once those were all in place and then circulated, put these in the middle, and then basically turned all that into a celestial vehicle, and then gave it a halo, and then effectively made it so like pretty much everyone else has the same thing. Like so, effectively, I may have backdoor upgraded everyone to just be able to be like walking wizards, like like we're all just effectively walking like towers of magic now. Um, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry, and you're welcome. Don't be D-bags with this. Or, if you're inclined to be a D-bag with it, don't believe me. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment below.